What's up, Vol Nation? Boogie Bentley with the SME Network coming to you with 3 reasons why. A little new something I'm going to try to do each week right here for our YouTube listeners and subscribers. Going to give you guys 3 reasons why the Vols will not lose to UAB this Saturday in Neyland Stadium. I've heard it all. I've heard it all week long, how great this UAB defense is. I've heard about their record, how they're 6-1, how this is a trap game. Everybody keeps going back to that opening loss, Georgia State, and I get it. I do. I really understand. However, the Vols will roll tomorrow night in Neyland Stadium, and that is exactly where we are going to start this episode of 3 Reasons Why. And that is reason number 3, Neyland Stadium. This fan base has proven time and time again, no matter what the record is, no matter where this program is at, this fan base, Vol Nation, shows up. And, yeah, sometimes we as fans were delusional. Feels like 98. I think we've all heard that a time or two in the past. But I think every fan base is filled with that, to some extent. But for the most part, when you look at Vol Nation, we're filled with passion, we're filled with energy, and a desire to go out and see a quality product on the field. We showed up for BYU, and that's coming off of the Georgia State loss, which possibly could be the worst loss in UT history, but this fan base still showed up. Vol Nation showed up for a Georgia game that nobody in the country, not a single person, gave them a chance of winning. It's just time and time again, man. This team was 2-5 with absolutely no chance, according to most, of going to a bowl game against South Carolina. But once the game is all said and done, we hear there's a buzz and an energy in Neyland Stadium that we have not seen in a long, long time. So reason number 3 that Tennessee will not lose to UAB is Neyland Stadium and Vol Nation. Let's move on to reason number 2. Reason number 2, Brian Maurer. All 3 quarterbacks cleared to play tomorrow night. It appears Jarrett Garantano is only going to be available due to emergency only, which it may not be a bad thing. Let's face it, his consistency has been such a big deal all season long. Even, coming off of possibly his best, definitely his best performance of the season against South Carolina. But which number 2 are we going to get? Which number 2 are we going to get if he was starting? Are we going to get Garantano or Garantano? That's the question. So maybe it's a good thing that he is emergency only. Maybe I'm wrong. I think most of us can agree that Brian Maurer, he's got something about him. He's got that it factor. Whatever it is, man, whatever it is, the kid is just a leader. We as fans rally behind him. His teammates rally behind him. He's got an energy about him. You can break down the stats, and he's really not that impressive when you look at his stats. When you look at the stat line, his completion percentage is less than 50%. He's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns. I think 3 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, 2 of those being in the end zone at a crucial time. When you go back to the preseason, that's a big reason why Jeremy Pruitt said that Brian Maurer couldn't get on the field. Him and Trout both. The decisions they make, poor decision-making, but they're young. We get it. But still, I'm telling you, there's something about this kid. On paper, he probably shouldn't be starting. But when you watch what he does, I think he opens up the playbook, his ability to make plays with his feet, extend plays with his feet. I just think he opens up this playbook. I think reason number 2 that Tennessee will not lose to UAB tomorrow night in Neyland Stadium is the play of Brian Maurer and what he brings to the table. Reason number 1. What is the number 1 reason that the University of Tennessee will not lose to UAB tomorrow night? Jeremy Pruitt.
All right.
Yeah, that guy, Jeremy Pruitt, the one that some people claim would never be able to win at the University of Tennessee. And I can sit here and say I'm still not sold. I'm not 100%, but I'm starting to buy in. I'm starting to believe. We saw a transformation during that Alabama game. Some said that on that night, Jeremy Pruitt became a Tennessee Volunteer. He's got a tall task. He's trying to make chicken salad out of chicken crap. His players aren't in place yet. It's year 2 Before this season started, we said it was, a 4 to 5 year rebuild. I know Tennessee fans are tired of hearing that, but it is what it is. We seem to forget how many times last year he put players in position to make plays, but a missed tackle here, a missed tackle there, a blown assignment. There was always something that led to the downfall of Tennessee football. But I think Jeremy Pruitt has a mind for defensive football. I think we could all admit he was probably the best defensive coordinator in the SEC before he came to Tennessee, if not the entire country. He's not perfect, but I think he's kind of starting to find himself as a head coach at the University of Tennessee. Saturday night, Vols host 6-1 University of Alabama Birmingham Blazers. The UAB Blazers, the mighty Blazers, according to some. 6-1, 6 wins, 1 loss. I know that's scary. I know that's it. Some of you guys out there are so scared because UAB is 6-1. But when I look at UAB, I look at their schedule, I look at who they've played. I don't fear UAB. I'm not concerned with UAB. What I see when I look at UAB, I see 153rd in rushing yards per game. I see 94th in passing yards per game. I think Tennessee is starting to find themselves on the defensive side of the ball. I think we're seeing defensive linemen that we didn't expect to make plays starting to step up. Throw in that Jeremy Pruitt and Ansley factor. I think as long as Tennessee doesn't shoot themselves in the foot on Saturday night, I think as long as they go out and protect the football on the offensive side of the ball, I think the defense is going to put them in a perfect position to win this football game. So that's it. That's my 3 reasons why. That's my 3 reasons why Tennessee will not lose to UAB on Saturday night. That's it. That's it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure you smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss the Talkin VAWLS podcast. We're live every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. We also do a post-game show Saturdays immediately following the game. This Saturday, tomorrow, if you're listening to this as soon as it's uploaded, tomorrow we're going to go live an hour before kickoff for tailgating with Talkin VAWLS. So if you've never seen Talkin VAWLS, come by, hang out. It's a very interactive podcast. We like to have fun. We appreciate all of the support. Again, thank you guys if you took time to listen to this. For the S&B Network, my name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
Jack Kerouac, he drank himself to death in New England, and I'd like to take his hand and say, Jack, man, it's okay. Now he's gone, and we're left to move on without him. Songs howl like me, poets at an arcade, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we call home. And it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive. Black and white headlights pierce the coals, blazing arrows, burning me to the marrow. But fire brings peace as well as it brings fear. You're the only thing I hear, and I want that. The songs howl like me, poets at an arcade, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we call home. And it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive. The dogs broken moonlit smashed and broken in the sea. When we wake up each cold morning and the birds sing their war